Former The Grand Tour presenter Richard Hammond opened up about the extensive planning behind the scenes of the expensive Prime Video series prior to his exit with Jeremy Clarkson and James May. Before walking away from Prime Video's The Grand Tour after 5 series, Richard Hammond shared an insight into the extensive planning which goes on behind the scenes to make the really expensive show. Richard and his longtime co-stars Jeremy Clarkson and James May starred in the motoring show since 2016 and created 5 series. Speaking to Express.co.uk about how the show was made, Richard, 54, explained last year, "The way we make the show, it is a big expensive TV show to make, and I mean expensive. Therefore, we couldn't just set off and go, oh, let's drive about in Norway and see if something happens, because it might not." Addressing whether parts of the show are staged, Richard admitted that they have to plant some things along the way. He continued, "We will always plan a rough route, a start point and finish point, and we have to put some things in along the way before we go so that we know we are going to come back with something. But what always happens is those things never make it, or hardly, and what actually makes it into the show is what happens for real. We have to have something planned, otherwise we'd be mad. If you think about it, if you go off on holiday with your mates, is enough going to happen to fill a 90-minute show? Probably not, and it's the same with us. Although because we are weird and lucky, it actually does." Memorable moments which Richard says weren't planned include when Jeremy's caravan became unhinged and Richard sinking a fishing boat during the 2021 Scottish special. He insisted, "None of those were planned, they just happened. It's lucky that we have got a bunch of people with us that can capture it on film and then edit it together into a show." They confirmed that the final 2 installments have been filmed in Mauritania and Zimbabwe and will air later this year. When asked whether the trio, who previously presented Top Gear, could work together again, James said on BBC Radio 4's Today Show, "I wouldn't rule it out, but you do have to bear in mind that we're all getting on a bit.